everyone, welcome to my channel, Love Storyteller Tarot. My name is Jeanette and this is going to be the new moon in Aries on the 1st of April 2022. So it being in on the 1st of April, it's known as April Fool's Day, so I'm getting a sense that there can be like the trickster, and what I mean by that is things might not appear the way you think they are regarding your relationships, you know, so there might be, I'm getting like the wool pulled over your eyes, but it might not be in a serious sense. It can also be in a fun sense, because that's what April Fools is about. You know, it's more of a fun day, a fun time, so lightening up. So yeah, that did come through quite strongly, so I thought, oh, I'll share that. And thank you to those that do like, share and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. It does help my channel. What else was I going to say? I didn't know whether I was going to do, because it's the full moon tomorrow. This is the 17th, so it'll be the full moon tomorrow. I don't know if I'm already feeling those energies, but I think it's more to do with my situation. And I didn't know whether to do it, to be honest with you, because I feel quite stressed about the situation I'm facing at the moment. And so what I'll say is only take what resonates and drop the rest. And always trust your own intuition. I think that's the best thing. And hopefully there is a message or two, you know, that's resonating for you. But anyway, I thought I would disclose that. Anything else? Oh yeah, when I was doing the cards, I kept hearing a song. I think it's by James Arthur, and it's do 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 do. Looking for a lasting lover. It's that one. So maybe listen to the lyrics of that song, but you know, even the title, Everlasting Lover, looking for an everlasting lover. So what I sensed with that when it was coming through is it's like saying hold on, because you may have an option, but your heart's not fully in it or something. This may only be for a few of you, but your heart might not be fully in it, and you might be settled in. You might be just, you know, because nothing's happening. The person you wanted or imagined you was going to have the life with, that's not, you know, showing up. But we do live on these timelines at the moment, and yes, it's really hard to predict. Not that this tarot reading anyway, certainly not my channel, isn't about predictive future messages. It's more about being in the present and seeing where you have power to change your situation. It's more about empowerment. But with these timelines and people's free will and their choices, you know, they could be feeling the same. They could be feeling hopelessness, and they make a choice for themselves. So it could be that somebody that you were meant to meet, you know, they haven't been as strong as you, and you know, you've had the courage to wait and not accept second best. And I don't mean that insulting to that person, that they're beneath you or anything like that. It just means that it's not the, you know, on that same level as what you are, your needs are, what you need in your love life. And maybe they did settle, and it's not to say that even with the person that you settle with, it doesn't mean to say that there isn't love there. And you know, it could be for many reasons. It depends on what age you are. You know, if you're coming to an age, for an example, where you want children and time's ticking on, you know, you could make that choice. Somebody might be there that wants the same thing, and it might not be your great love, but you know, there's still love there, and having children is more important to you. There's no judgment. It doesn't matter. And it would be different for different people. Or it could be somebody getting older and thinking, you know, well, I'll just settle for this then, or I'll just, you know, because of time and being, you know, an elderly person. So it's just whatever. But that is saying, just hold on, I think. Just hold on maybe for a bit longer. I don't know. You do what's right for you. But anyway, I just thought I'd better share those messages as they came through. But let's have a look, see what Archangel Michael would like to say for this Aries new moon. And Aries is, you know, it's that first one part of the chart, depending where it sits in your chart, but you know, it governs the first house. It's about the body, the personality, the appearance, so we can go through a, you know, total personality change or body shape and lose weight, things like that. It just depends where it sits in yours, but it's all about it's I am, and it's very much about the sort of ego energy, or can be the narcissist, because they're focused on themselves. But you know, we're all a narcissist in one shape or form, and sometimes we have to be thinking about ourselves and our needs, you know. So, and that's not in a negative way. So let's take a look, see what Archangel Michael would like to tell us for this new moon in Aries. Explore your options. Yeah, so that fits in with what we were just saying then, really. Don't think that you only have one option. Don't think there's only one soulmate for you. There isn't. There's many, many soulmates. It's when we get into labeling that the problem arises, because of, you know, this obsession with twin flames, etc., and all that labeling. And we need to get away from that and just see it as a relationship without naming it, and the experience. So, and your inner knowingness, will let you know when somebody's right for you. When, you know, we have to drop from the head into the heart and feel if something's right, feel if somebody's right for us. But he's saying, especially around this new moon in Aries, which, you know, that energy is the warrior energy. It's a fighter. It's passionate, and you are allowed choices. You know, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. You don't need to be with anybody you don't want to be with. There are options. Don't let time dictate to you, or circumstance dictate to you. You know, you stand in your own power and go within. But you know, this is a love reading, but it's also about spiritual lessons, spiritual growth, personal growth. So depending on how it affects you and what's going on in your life and what's on your mind at the moment. But Archangel Michael is, you know, offering guidance as to, you need to explore your options, whether that's in love, whether that, if you're thinking about moving, if you're getting a prompting to move, then you need to think about your options around that. What are the possibilities, depending on, sometimes we feel hopeless, I suppose, not helpless, but hopeless sometimes, in that, you know, sometimes you can't see the options. You think, well, crikey, how can I get out of this situation? Which is, you know, which is a bit like me. But there are options, and you just have to explore them and see what, you know, is the best fit for you. If it's not that, you know, it can be to do with a career or a job. But whatever it is for you, you know, you need to be looking at your options, because he's saying there are plenty there. So, dear whatever, thank you for your wisdom and love, helping me see, understand and assess all of my alternative options. Please guide me in the best direction for my health, happiness and life's purpose. I think that's the key, you know, because your health and your happiness, you need to be able to do your life purpose. So if a situation isn't working for you, then around this new moon, which is about new beginnings, it's about planting those new seeds. This is the time to look at your options, he's saying. So I'm going to leave that up there. Let's have a look what the tarot would like to say. Yep, that song was just going on in my head. So on a psychic level, or like on a higher level, your higher self or whatever, and the higher self of the person that you're thinking about, you might not even know them, but you know, they're on your mind, as in you're wanting a relationship, a partnership. I would say that you're on their mind as well. So it goes both ways. And what you're looking for is what they're looking for. But it's about timing and these timelines and synchronicity, and when those paths are going to cross, at what time and at what point, you know. But we need to continuously let go, surrender and let go. And like I said before, sometimes we think we've done that and we really haven't. And, you know, we're still attached in some shape or form. Oh, I've got a hair in my eye. That's annoying me. Right, hopefully that's gone. No, I don't think it does, but anyway. Right, so we've got the Three of Swords, you know, and on these set of cards, it is about heartache. So it could be that you're actually experiencing that now. You're going through some sort of heartache, no matter what the situation is for you. You know, it's breaking your heart. And if it's not you, then it's the person that you're thinking about, or maybe somebody that you'll be meeting. And that timeline, it's because of what they're going through. Maybe they're going through a heartbreak of some kind. And that can be for many reasons. It can be that they've lost somebody, you know, to passing over. It could be a separation, it could be a divorce, it could be anything, any reason, but whatever it is, you know, it's caused pain and heartache. And this card is very much about feeling abandoned and lonely and rejected, very much the abandonment card, rejection, you know, and that is a perspective. We go into that ego heart and the mind, as in the monkey mind, and we start those stories of what's happened because we haven't been able to see it from a higher perspective. But it looks like there's heartache, heartbreak of some kind, and it doesn't mean to say that it's always in that way. It could be that, you know, somebody's having to, say, like somebody's in the forces and they're having to go somewhere on a secret mission or whatever, and, you know, somebody's heart that is breaking because, you know, they probably won't get to hear from them. They're not going to know if they're okay. So it can be like that. It doesn't always have to be an ending of a relationship. Oh, crikey, we've got swords again. But like I was saying, it's our perspective on it. When we're coming from when we're on the ego path and coming from the ego heart, you know, that's what we'll experience. It's when we cross the road and go over to the soul's path where we raise our vibrations up, obviously after you've gone through that heartache, and you see it from a different perspective. And the Ace of Swords is very much about seeing these heartbreaks from a different perspective. And and then we move from, I won't say victim, but we move from struggle and we move into a lighter energy and see, look at the lessons rather than, sorry, this hair is getting on my hip, right? And but there is victory there. So to do with this heartbreak, there's going to be victory. One, you're going to see it from a higher perspective and you're going to see things differently. And two, you're going to, basically, in simple words, you're going to get over it. In fact, you are getting over it, because the sword is there. They're going to come up with a new concept, a new idea around this situation. Yeah, oh, lovely. So through this victory, through this idea, so how it's relating, I don't know. There's going to be financial gain. So there's going to be some sort of financial gain. And by seeing this differently, by seeing this heartache differently, and that can even be down to, it doesn't always have to be about a relationship. It can be how you're thinking about buying a property, and then that property is taken from under your feet, and then you're heartbroken about that, and then you have to come up with a different way of seeing it, and maybe it's because there's a better one round the corner for you, and yes, you can see that as a relationship as well. We use symbology, we use things like that to describe what's going through, what you're going through on an emotional level. But this can be more on a mental level, but we'll see what the other cards say. But there is support there. And the Ten of Pentacles, this is about finances, is money. It's money being passed down from family and inheritance. But it's wealth. It's wealth. It's feeling stable. It's also the family unit, feeling safe and secure. But yeah, it could be that, the heartbreaks happen because of these, the Queen of Cups on this one anyway, it's sensitivity, and it can be that Pisces energy. It can be, very sensitive to other people's energies and heartbreak. So it could be that you're picking up on somebody else's. If you've been feeling fine, nothing's really happening in your world, and then it's like suddenly on a mental level you think, oh, I feel heartbroken here, and it's not me. And so you could be picking up on somebody else's heartbreak, because the Queen of Cups is very sensitive to energies, especially emotional energies. It could also work the other way, on a more shadow form. It can be that more sensitive to heartbreak, and then that will affect, a new relationship coming in. But there is a resolution. There is a resolution, but there's lots of mental energy around here. So there is going to be a resolution around this new moon. There is going to be a moving on. There's victory, a resolution, a moving on, a moving forward. So it could be you're with the same person, but there's some sort of breakthrough. The other person becomes more sensitive, and they become more aware of how they've been behaving, and there's a breakthrough, which then changes the dynamics of the relationship, and you then experience, a resolution between you, and there's victory through this new way of thinking, through this new concept. It could be that, you need to find, because swords are about communication. It could be that you need to find a new way of communicating, and, so that you're not so sensitive, either people will pour salt on your wounds or they'll help you to heal, and it depends which way around it is. And But there's you know, if you're with the right person, then you can talk about that, and you can say, I need you to be, you know, be more sensitive to how I'm feeling, and I would like it if you would speak this way. And that takes two grown-up people to do that. But the Queen of Cups is upright. It's about maturity. But yeah, there are like I said, there's some sort of idea, a new concept, ideas around this resolution. Something's going to get sorted, because this is news, and this is, you know, the Page of Wands is very enthusiastic, and it is that Aries energies, but in its more youthful energy. So, but there are going to be, you know, so there are going to be new ideas. There's support around these new ideas, so that you can move forward. I feel it's about moving forward. Things have been a bit stuck, but the energies are stirring up. Oh, lovely. Yeah, Angel of Hope. Yeah, you need to have hope, and you need to, you know, the energies, the astrology energies obviously are taking their course and is a part of change. But we also can't give our power away to that. We can't give our power away to astrology, tarot cards, any sort of thing. We can't make anything our guru, or the answers are within. These are like a projection, like a photograph of what's going on within inside you, really. But there is hope for a fresh start, and by seeing something differently, you know, a new idea, a fresh perspective, there's going to be a fresh start regarding relationships. Yeah, somebody has been in isolation, feeling lonely, not supported, but that's all going to change, and they may not feel supported either by their family or by, you know, finances. That could be that way, because this card's all about, you know, feeling rejected also, and like feeling as though you're not part of something, you're isolated, you feel, and that can happen with people that are very sensitive and aware of the energies, no matter what's going on around them in their environment. You know, so it feels like you don't belong to a group, you don't belong to society or community that you're in, because you're different, and it can make you feel, you know, oh well, why bother, you know. And then people isolate themselves, and with this Aries energy, that's a no-no, and that can be obviously a lack of some sort, financially, like I said, maybe need, but there's new ideas coming through, so that's going to change. Sorry, I've got to take a drink of water. That's going to change. Because we've got the Magician here. So, and the Magician is about self-empowerment, you know. It's about that solar plexus. It's about your own inner confidence, no matter what's going on in your life, in your environment. It's about you have everything you need. You have everything you need to change your circumstances. And it's, you know, it's as above, so below. It's magic. And I did say about the trickster, but I don't reverse these ones, but we'll put some more cards on the top just in case a reversed magician comes out. Because, you know, the reverse magician can be like black magic and doing things and spells on people and psychic attack and all that sort of stuff. But here, upright, he's, you know, and it's number one. So again, it's similar to Aries being number one in the chart, so to speak. But, you know, you do have, and we have the swords. This is your mental level, the wands, your spiritual level, the pentacles, your physical level, and the cups, your emotional level. And we're here to balance all four. Those four pillars is like each one is like a leg of a table. And we continuously need to be working. It looks like the swords are winning through here. So it's on the mind that we need to be working on that mind level to make this other reality come through. So like I said, with that being on April Fool's Day, that can be misinformation, things like that. But, you know, you standing in your power and being confident is going to get you out of any poverty, any lack financially. Have hope. There is a fresh start. There is a new beginning regarding this, and the key is the Magician. Okay, that's your inner power, your inner strength. But what's going on underneath? Journeys, 8 of Wands. Well, things are, there we go. That Aries energy. Things are going to move quickly. So messages back and forth, trips back and forth. You know, no matter what, you're going to find a way, especially with the Page of Wands there. You're going to find a way to move forward, and there's going to be movement. And of course, this covers you know, flights in the air, something in the air. With the 8 of Wands on the other ones, you know, there's 8 flying in the air, which means that's why it represents air flights. It means that some things are up in the air. You've like, in a way, you've thrown those arrows, and they're like gathering momentum in the air. The only thing is you don't know where they're going to land. You don't know which one. So any of those ideas, which one, because it's creativity, which one of them is going to land first. You just don't know. So some things are up in the air and is not clear. But you have put things out there into the universe, as they say. Let's get a few of these, see what's going on with these ones. Get a bit more clarity. And that Magician is about, you know, being unique. There's something unique that's about you that you can use. And you need to trust that you're going to get this unique idea that's going to be financially rewarding. You're going to move from that to that. Can't remember what I did now. Yeah, we've got the 6 of Swords again, whereas we've got a resolution here. So it's confirming that because it's on the 3. So definitely moving away from anything that doesn't feel right to you, anything that's causing you heartache, anything that's being disharmony. And this can be, again, like the 8 of Wands, literally moving over waters, moving towards something else, but also it can be on a mental level. Like I said, it can be that mental level that you're working on. But we do, on this one, we have 2 butterflies here, which is about transformation. So moving forward, moving away from heartache, whatever that heartache is for you at the moment. Mine is this situation here, and I need to find a way to come up with a creative idea. Maybe something that's not been done before, because they're very much in the pioneer Aquarius energy. They're pioneers, you know, they come up with, they're innovative. They come up with ideas that have not been known before, and need to trust that, because the resolution is the idea here. Okay. And sensitivity can also be more about being highly receptive. You know, it's not so much oh, you're sensitive and on an emotional level, like dismissing that person's emotions. No, it means they're highly receptive, and they know it and they feel it. So, but yeah, so definitely moving away, confirmation there from this heartache, whatever this heartache is that's bringing. Let's do the heart of the matter first. Oh, I think I needed to do this reading. I needed to channel to move those energies through. We've got the famous race week here, so a lot of stuff going on out there. Yeah, so there's a resolution again to the judgment card. The judgment card, so there's a resolution when you break it down to a calling. You're being called to look at a resolution. What is that? What does it look like for you? There's an idea here. It would be different for everybody, but it's like it's Judgment Day. When we have to look at our judgments and are we being judgmental or are we being discerning about a situation? But this is like an awakening. It's also a test, so you might be being tested to find a resolution for yourself. You know, sometimes you're, in a way, you're on your own, and even though we've got support here, and but the magician gives you everything you need. But yeah, this can be karmic. It's about the past, because for this you have to like watch your life review, and don't be hard on yourself, because you don't know what you know until you know it. So we all say, oh, if I own hindsight, if I had known that then. But you know, you can never go back. You can go back in a way, but like Spirit said, if we took you back to the same time, same place, same situation, then you still have to. Nothing would change. You're still there to learn a lesson. So, sorry, for some reason my camera cut out. But anyway, that was the card for there. The Seven of Cups, which is about choices. That's the victory card. That's the ideas. And I was saying about explore your options. And obviously we've got Archangel Michael there about exploring your options. And then the King of Pentacles came out. I don't know why that cut off at half an hour. And King of Pentacles is, you know, I was saying your earth signs like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but I was sensing it was to do more with the Taurus because of the North Node, that Taurus is in the North Node at the moment. And I said, it doesn't have to be, it can be a female, a strong female who's work orientated and she's made her money, male or female. But yeah, and, with this card, they have made their money. Somebody with money, but there's going to be support from there. Maybe that's why you've got to look at your options. What we've got here, Six of Wands. Well, we've got victory twice. We had victory up there. And then, needing to be sensitive. You need to be coming from your feelings. That is the victory, not the mind, You've got to be feeling things around situations, and there is going to be victory by doing that, being your, listening to your heart, definitely with the Six of Wands there. Right, we've got the King of Swords in reverse. On the ideas. So that could be careful, like I said, a bad advice. The King of Swords in reverse, because he very much gives advice, and the swords are here. So, and this can be like a test. So, and he's usually to do with business, work ideas. He can be like a lawyer, an accountant. It can be anything to do with business, but he was in reverse. So I would say that's a warning to trust your own ideas and maybe not give your power away to somebody else. That could be bad advice, okay? That could be some bad advice there. But you do have the support up here. And what we got here? Oh, lovely! We've got the 9 of Cups on the Angel of Hope. So this is a wish fulfilled. And you can see here, you know, there's 2 people very much in love, and, you know, she's looking up to him. So all those cups are full. And so this fresh start is going to be a wish fulfilled. And it's very much Aquarius energy. And we're coming into that now. Oh, my candle's just gone out. Oh, dear. Oh, well, it'll have to stay out. So, yeah, definitely a wish fulfilled is on its way. And following your soul star, your inner star, your north star, they call it, or it could be your north node, look to see where that is, then, you know, you are going to get whatever you're wishing for. That is going to come to fruition. This new beginning, this fresh start, you know, light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak. Healing. It's even healing. If there's any problems with health, because this can be very much about health. Because it's you know, the body, to do with the physical. So that can be health as well. It doesn't always have to be to do with finances. So just trying to cover a few options here. Yeah, the 3 of Cups, there's definitely something to celebrate. There's going to be, I just feel that there's a breakthrough. If I was going to put a title for this reading, I would say a breakthrough. There's, yeah, with the 9 of Cups, there's going to be something to celebrate, okay? Especially this 5 of Pentacles energy, this lack, it's going to go. It's going to go. I felt that. There's going to be a change. But there is an 8 of Wands here in reverse, and we've got that one there. So that can be delays, you see. So maybe there may be delays, and not to get, use your skills, use your talents around any delays. Find a way, because of the ideas there. Find a way. It could only just be a little hiccup. Yeah, because this is about a new beginning for you. And, you know, the doors open and something's being offered, you know, on a practical level, in your physical, tangible world. There's a new beginning that's, and it might happen quickly, you know, it might happen very quickly. So let's get a few of these cards out. How are we doing? Something very positive. Something's being offered. You've already been offered it, or you will be being offered it. So this could be to do with a house move. This could be to do, you know, so you might be going somewhere on a journey regarding that, or it could be, you know, a job. I mean, you could cover everything, but you know what I mean. Let's have a look. And that's something, yeah, something in its early stage, something in its early stages. Or, you know, it could be, you can look at it literally something to do with a child, an infant or baby. You know, if there has been heartbreak there, then you're moving away from that, in whatever shape or form that might have shown up for you. But it usually means something in its early stage. And the 6 of Swords, moving away from something, you see, moving away from that heartbreak, whatever that heartbreak is for you, it means you're coming out of those struggles, that choppy waters, and moving into something more calmer. But it doesn't mean to say the journey is going to be more pleasant. It just means that, you know, you're definitely not in that turbulence anymore. Heart of the matter. Yeah, you've got to be strong about this rebirth. about this resolution, however that resolution is going to show up for you. You know, you need to be you need to be bold about something. But it's very much about strength and knowing your own inner strength, how strong you are, especially on the Judgment card. Yeah. So there's going to be some news of some kind, maybe about an offer, around an idea, but it would be affecting you on an emotional level. So there's going to be some news. So even if that was to do with, you know, a pregnancy or something. Yeah. Now, I was saying about a female being the king of Pentacles and wealth, or it could be that's somebody that's going to be important in, you know, her life. So it could be that person is more work orientated, and it could be being on the Queen of Cups and Victory, that the masculine's going to be more sensitive, so more in tune with his feminine side. It could be somebody with children, and she's more into her masculine side. But with this, he could be somebody who's physically tall, physically strong, like an athlete, like a, you know, strong body. But yeah, there is growth here, and that can even be down to something, that idea, you know, out of one seed you plant a tree and then a tree grows. But that King of Swords in reverse is a bit of a red flag. Maybe trust yourself, and not to dismiss it completely, but trust yourself where if there's anything to do with a business thing, or if it's to do with him. But yeah, you know, there may be somebody or something around you that's getting in the way, that doesn't, maybe not wishing the best for you, because this, or it can be about negotiations. You might need to be negotiating something. Oh, and we've got property, we've got a home here, but there is something to celebrate. And I did mention something about a house, so whatever I said then, there is something to celebrate around this, because that could be thinking, oh, I've not got enough money to buy a house. How am I going to do this? How is it going to work? So it could even be down to that, but there is something to celebrate, and it's to do with a home, it's to do with property. And this is really important, this home, this property. And it could be that there needs to be some sort of negotiation, but you know, the outcome is brilliant. There may, like I said, there may be some sort of delay for this new beginning. This was upright though. There may be a lot of messages, then it all suddenly goes quiet. And that's when you need to use all your skills and talents and look into it. But this is, you know, this house is blessed. This house is blessed, and that's definitely good health. All of that in the future is so positive and good. What's going on underneath? Yeah, there just might be a little bit of gossip about something, and chitter chatter, and you know, just take it as what it is regarding this situation. Look into it yourself. Like I said, there could be a bit of misinformation. Remember, Archangel Michael said, look at your options. Yeah, and you may need to take a time out and, you know, to see things clearly. This is the Hangman, and you know, sometimes even if it's just go for a walk, sometimes, you know, we get too much in our heads, we get too much emotionally involved, and sometimes we just need to go and chill and go and let go to gain a different perspective. And that was very much about this victory though on that, so that you make the right choice and send out the right message. It's time to view things from a different perspective. You have the blessed gift to see the past, the current situation, and envision amazing possibilities. Don't worry, the pause in momentum while you rethink your plan won't last. Embrace your uniqueness, which is what we were saying down there, and allow it to serve you. So there's the advice from that. Let's see what the romance angels would like to say. Yeah, check that's still going. Oh, I know why. My sister had to do a factory reset. So maybe that's a message. Had to literally do they couldn't do a soft one. She had to do a factory reset on my phone, which literally wipes everything out, and now it's only recorded for half an hour. So literally a factory reset. So sometimes you have to wipe everything out to start again. Right, okay, to clear things, because there's storage. So maybe it's something about that. Maybe you need to clear things out. Something about storage. Maybe a message. So the romance angels are saying, it's all about attraction. And it was saying here, seeing something clearly and taking a time out. And this is very much about that. It's taking time to smell the roses. Literally, she's, enjoying the moment. It's about enjoying the moment, because our worries can take us out from the moment, and we miss things. We miss things because we're either in the past or the future. And they're suggesting around this Aries new moon regarding love, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Exactly. Be in the moment, enjoy it fully. Yep, there is a past life relationship. You have known each other before. So, but I feel this is when you're going to, it could literally be that you're out in the garden, doing your garden, spring is coming here. Well, it is here, it's arrived. You could be visiting a garden, you could be in a park, you could be just having a coffee and sat in a park. You would be enjoying the moment, maybe this past life relationship. But you'll know, because your paths have crossed many, many times. And with this one, you're going to need to have a heart-to-heart conversation, okay? You're going to need to speak honestly. Here, he's focused on something. He's not looking at her. She's trying to get his attention. So he's either focused on somebody else, or daydreaming, or focused on the past, thinking, about the past, and then not realizing this is somebody different. But anyway, you've got a deep bond and a soul contract with that person. Right, if you'd like to pause your video, maybe they can answer your question. A year from now. So whatever your question was, they're saying it's a year from now, but it isn't actually. It can be like during 2022. It doesn't mean to say, right, it's not going to happen until, where are we now? March 2023. No, it says within the year. So it could be tomorrow. It could be a month from now. It's just saying, within the year, this event, this situation, the timing of things is going to happen. See if we get a bit more clarity. Yeah, so you're going to need to listen to your intuition, which is what I was saying, which is what, we're always being told to do. But sometimes, when you're caught up emotionally in things, you can't hear your intuition, but that's when you need to take some time out. But this card says that your intuition is spot on about something. And it's your intuition is telling you it's a no, but it's not. It's like a no for now. It's not forever. Whether that's for that message or a completely different one. see what the angels would like to tell us. You know, all the messages might not be for you. It could be just one or two. Don't take it as though the whole story is yours. Yeah, they're saying meditation, which is probably that time out one as well. I say meditation's really important, I think, to find clarity, to be able to explore those options and to see those options clearly, really. Because it centers us, and that's the advice from the angels at the moment around this new moon meditation, because it takes you out of, is it the alpha state or something, or it puts you in the alpha state, whatever it is. My mind's all over the place. Environmental awareness, so very much about, you know, the environment. So you need to be very, very aware of your environment, and that's not just about, you know, nature and things like that. It can be your actual environment and where it is that you want to live, where it is that you're being called to. Remember the judgment, you know, that might be a bold, brave move, but it just might not be. You've got to listen to your intuition. It could be within the year, so it could be from this, because Aries is, because we're coming out, what are we doing? Where are we? 16th, 17th, so we'll be coming out of the Pisces season and going into Aries, so maybe it'll be within that, but it does say things might be able to move forward quite quickly. But yeah, so anyway, environmental awareness and meditation is the key around this new moon. Let's have a look. Wisdom of the Oracle. See what you'd like to say. A message for us. Go the distance. Yeah, you know, this is, what are they? Cheetahs? I can't remember what they are. But, you know, this cheetah is moving so fast. It's moving so fast, symbolically. You know, the wind is blowing off all the thingy. So, you know, it's about movement and moving quickly. So, and there's the finish line, you know. It's saying you're nearly there. You're nearly there. Something that's been weighing you down, that's on your mind, or your situation, your circumstance, a change of some sort. They're saying you're nearly there and you need to keep going the distance. Now, whether that's, you know, finding the right person for you, like we started off the reading with, because it said about not settling, go the distance, and, you know, the finishing line is there. It's like that boat story, isn't it? When she's swimming and the fog's down, and, you know, she's been swimming for maybe days, I don't know, and, you know, she just can't take it anymore. Her body's cold. And they pull her out of the thing because she gives a hand signal. And then literally 5 minutes later, the fog starts to lift and there is the finish line. I mean, that must be heartbreaking, heart-wrenching. So if that's to do with a house move, if it's to do with children wanting a baby, anything, a relationship, you know, a business, whatever, then, you know, go the distance, they're saying. Don't give up, I feel. They're saying go the distance. And on Akashic records, so on a soul contract level, go the distance in love, go the distance in, what we got here, 8 of Roses, Sangha community. Oh, right, so yeah, it's all about the community. And I'm going to read that one, see, will I or won't I? Where's the thingy gone? I'm going to see how it fits into our reading. Roses are about the emotions. We've got a few minutes left, so let's have a look. 8 of Roses, are we? Yeah, 8 of Roses. Just want to see how that's going to play in our... Oh, what am I doing? Well, I put that in the wrong one, haven't I? Here we go. Bear with me. Oh dear. Very rare does the roses come out, to be honest with you. Interesting roses. And what did we have? Just thinking about it, we had smell the roses. Something about roses. Something to do with roses. Maybe. Yeah, here we go. This card indicates that it's time to join or rejoin your group, your ashram, your tribe, or your sangha. Whatever you call it, it is a community that connects you with others and like-minded purpose and activity. And we did have that thing down here about isolation, and it's time to rejoin a family or something. There are many communities in each person's life, and still more that return from past lives. Oh, and we did have past lives. It might be where you meet somebody. For instance, you have your family, friends and work associates, but you also have the people with whom you share many creative, culture or spiritual purposes. New friends can also be coming your way at this time. Be open to these new connections, definitely, because of that past life one. You will not only find help with current directives, but you may also reawaken past life relationships. And what did we have there? Past life relationships. There we go. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you will not only find help with current directives, but you may also reawaken past life relationships. Talents and discipline, which is that magician. It's time for a happy sharing of your discoveries. And there is that ideas and victory, that new concept there. So that fitted very much into the reading. What would you like to whisper to us, please? Yeah, dear. Right. What would you like to whisper to us, please? New love. Oh my goodness. It's like a wish upon a star. Yeah, and 2 and 6 is 8. It's something to do with this. Past life. So maybe get back to something that you enjoyed. It's saying go the distance. Don't give up on something. Don't give up on yourself. You know, but new love is in the air. There's a wish upon a star, and that's what was on here. You know, the star, the 9 of Cups, a wish fulfilled. Something's coming in within this year. Embrace the new opportunity of love that is here. This may pertain to work opportunities or spiritual growth. So it's not just a romantic partner, like we said. But anyway, you just want the opportunities. As long as the opportunities show up, then you can discern for yourself. And our affirmation for our new moon from the universe: I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. Exactly. What you focus on will grow, you know, and it's a new moon. So it's planting those seeds, and what you focus on will grow. And don't be unapologetic. You are who you are. You're unique. You're wonderful. You're lovely. You're gorgeous. And you have special gifts and talents for the world. I think it's about Aries energy, getting out there and mingle. There we go. I do hope those messages help. Please like, share and subscribe. Comment. I'd love to hear from you. And I'll be back. What have we got? I don't know. It will be the eclipses coming up soon. But I might do a few little short videos now. And any prayers for my situation, I would really appreciate it at the moment. Mine's about where I'm living. So, okay, lots of love. Namaste.